Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. Please like and subscribe, and if you're an old subscriber, thank you for sticking with me till now. So if you've been on this space, you'll know that I'm a nursing student and I just graduated a few days ago. So I'm going to be talking about things I wish I knew before studying nursing in Nigeria. So just stick with me. First thing I'm going to be talking about is clinicals. So first of all, clinical is like a period of time where you go to the hospital and then you work like during your holidays. Like, let me say we finish semester exams. Like, clinicals happen after every semester exam, both first and second semester, from your 200 level to your 500 level. So while other people are on holidays, no baby, you're going to be in the hospital. You don't have no holidays. You don't have holidays. Like, you do not have holidays. Let me repeat it like 5 times. You spend all of your holidays in the hospital because you've been doing your theory in class during the whole semester. So after the semester exams, you go for practical. So basically, clinicals is like practicals. You go and you get used to hospital settings, you see cases, you get assigned some duties and stuff like that, just so you can practice and get used to work environment. So one of the disadvantages of that clinicals is that you have to find your own accommodation. Like, it's not like you were given accommodation. You have to find your accommodation. You have to source for your accommodation. Luckily for us, they didn't post us outside the states. They posted us to the town, like the capital of the state where I school. Yeah, so there's a federal medical center. So that is where we are usually posted sometimes, and that is depending on the clinical, because we have normal hospital posting, we have community posting. Community posting, you're going to be posted to community health centers. Yes, like primary health centers, where they basically do immunization, minor treatment of illnesses. They do some obstetric cases, like labor, giving birth, all of that. So yeah, depending on the posting. Then, like in our 400 level second semester, we had our IT. We did the first 3 months in Enugu orthopedic hospital. Then we did part of it in orthopedic hospital. We did the other part in psychiatric hospital. We did remaining parts in another place, like not in Enugu now. So it's actually very nice. It's nice, even though it's stressful. It's nice because you explore different aspects of healthcare system. You explore different aspects of medicine, of nursing. Like, you get exposed. Like, during orthopedic posting, now we worked in an orthopedic hospital. We got to see burns cases, orthopedic cases, plastic surgery, and community health. You go to the grassroots, like you see how people at the lower levels, like primary health centers, what is being done there, how it functions and all of that. Then major hospitals, federal medical centers, you get to see bigger cases, complicated cases. All of that is nice, but it's stressful because you don't get to go home. You don't get to go and restock. You don't get, except like some of my classmates, they are indigenous of the state where I school. So their houses are usually sorry for stuttering. Their houses are usually close by, like, not that far. Unlike me, that my family, they are based in another state, so I don't even have that energy and transport to waste. You get. So I only go home during Easter and Christmas. So that is basically how clinicals work. Like, that is how it is. Like, looking for accommodation, you carry your belongings. When we are packing like this, we look like people that are traveling and people that they chased out of the community, because we carry loads. You carry your bucket, carry this, that. But God has been faithful, Sha. For me, I did not stress so much. Like, only the first time, 200 level clinicals, our first clinicals, I saw Shege, because they posted us to Abba, and I don't know anybody in Abba. Like, I don't have any human being there. So I carried lots of loads, like everything. Like, It was embarrassing. It was funny, but later on I got accustomed to the system, and yeah, it worked for me. So as a nursing student, or if you are trying to study nursing, keep it at the back of your mind. If you're trying to study nursing in a university, that say waive your holiday bye like this, except your family reside close by or close to that state where you're schooling. Good for you. But you see people that stay in Port Harcourt, Lagos, Kaduna, sorry for you, because you do not have holidays. Thank you. The second thing is that you need the second point, like the second thing I wish I knew before studying nursing in Nigerian university, is that you'll be doing borrowed courses, like lots of courses. Like, it's diverse. It's not just nursing. Oh, pharmacology, what is that, what is that again, foundation of nursing, or medical surgical nursing. It's not just that. You explore outside. You're going to explore other aspects of life. They're not just teaching you only nursing. You're going to explore. Like, my favorite course is medical jurisprudence. Medical jurisprudence faces the law, the legal aspects of nursing, the do's and don'ts, reasons why you can go to jail. Yes, things you can do that will land you in prison, things you should do, like to safeguard your patient's rights, patients everything. Like, it's a whole lot, and I love it because it's maybe because of the lecturer, because she was really, really nice and she took time to explain everything. She's actually a lawyer, so yeah. So you see, we did something that has to do with law. We did public relations. Public relations is not even related to nursing. Like, that one was, I don't even understand, but we did it. And it's nice because you get to explore other aspects of life, of other people's will I say, how do I even put it, I'm looking for the right term, but you get to gather more insights. You get not just about your nursing. Actually, they are directly or indirectly related to nursing, because even that public relation, there are parts that are important to nursing. And even the medical jurisprudence, you can see that even though it's a law course, it's facing the legal aspect of nursing. So these things are actually related, even though they are not, they are not the main or the core of nursing. They are not the main courses. You actually are borrowed courses, They even did political science. It's 200 level. We did political science. So yeah, you meet courses that are not just indigenous. Is that the word? They're not just from nursing, core of nursing. Like, you're going to be seeing courses that are actually not from like core of nursing. You're going to be borrowing courses that are related to nursing, because you're not just facing treating your patients, changing urine bag, catheterization, drip. You're not just doing that. There are also legal parts. There are also customer, clients to patient, clients to nurse parts, outpatient parts, how you relate to your patients and all of that. So yeah, I think that is the essence of that public relation and political science. The administrative part, we do admin and teaching. They teach the administrative part of nursing, how to be a nurse manager, this, that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not just treatment of patients. That's not where it stops. They actually teach you other things that are related to nursing, but it doesn't just focus on treatment. You get something like that. Another thing I wish I knew before studying nursing is that you have to buy data. You have to be online 247, like, and you have to have network 247. When I mean 247, I mean you should be online 247, because they always post information, they always post updates. You can be having tests that you do not plan for. So imagine you are not online and they posted something. And besides, I think because this is a digital age, almost everything we read is in PDF format. Even the notes is in PDF format. So you have to either get a tablet or an iPad, or even if it's an Android phone, you need to just be online. You need to have something you can open documents with and read, even if it's your system, whatever thing, because they use PDFs a lot. Materials that will be sent to you are usually in PDF format. Nobody has that time to come and give you paperwork again. apart from your textbooks, so those foreign textbooks you buy, like your miles, this thing, foundation of nursing textbook, pharmacology textbook, and the rest. But most times everything you are using is in PDF format, and they always post updates back to back. You can just tell like this, you see past questions, you see PDF. And one thing about my class group chat is that if you are not online, then to start it immediately, before you know, the message will just go, it will just disappear, and before you now start looking for it, just try as much as you can to have data. Yes, another thing is nursing is mentally draining. If you don't have stamina mentally, if you don't have coordination, if you are someone that you cannot work with stress, don't not put body, don't even try, because it will stress you the fuck out. Like, imagine you have something to submit, you have tests, like 2 tests, you have this, you have like, it's not your regular, this is a professional course, it's not your regular political science, mass comm, engineering self. Like, this is a professional course that is draining, mentally draining, because the stress will make you, like, you know how many times I've sat down and I started rethinking my life choices, and I'd be like, I for just study medicine, I for just study other, make I know say na suffer this suffer. Yeah, because it can be crazy, like I don't even know how to explain this to you, but when you enter, you understand why I said so. It can be stressful, like really stressful. It was in nursing department I discovered that there is a difference between being intelligent and being smart. Yes, you can be intelligent though, book smart. You know, yeah, you read, you go for night class, you're so active, your brain is hot, say smoke, and you're not smart. Sorry for you. Smart, I'm not even talking about maybe going to sort your courses, or I'm not even advising you in such things. God forbid, nothing like that. It's not even what I mean. I'm not even saying smart as per negatively inclined. No, that's not it. Smart as per, you need to know how to organize your reading. You need to know what you are reading. You need to have maybe a network of friends, even if for anything, keeping seats for you, because during tests, the night class people used to keep seats in advance. You never even see space, except you want to sit down in the front. And apart from like that, there's this tension that comes with sitting down alone in the front. Like, there's this tension, like, I don't even know how to explain it. So you have to be smart, like updates. Whenever they post something, you go and start that message, because if it goes down, you might be lost. You will not even know they shared something like that. You will not even know that there's a material covering that particular course, and they can be like 3 or 4 materials for a particular person's part, not even the whole course. So like, it's not funny. So you have to be smart, not just intelligent, and you just get lost. You have to be smart, and then you have to be intelligent at the same time. That's one advice I'll give to you. Another thing I have to talk about is test period. This is a very deep topic. Test period is very complicated. Let me use that word, complicated. So let's say we are doing, which course will I use now? Let's say we are doing complicated midwifery. Complicated midwifery now might be handled by 3 lecturers. Do you see now? And those 3 lecturers will give you 3 tests. They'll give you their own parts, because the course is broad. That complicated midwifery is broad. So 3 people are handling it, and 3 of them will give you their tests separately. That is for one course. So during exam, those 3 people will still set their OBJ and theory. So you're doing OBJ and theory for one course. So imagine you have 2 papers that day. That means you're doing like six, let me just call it 6 courses now, because 3 like OBJ theory for one course. Let me say 2 people are now handling this one, OBJ theory. That's how you're going to write. So your head will be hot, like when you'll be sweating inside the exam hall, because you don't even know like which person's part. And God punish you that one of them have, like, all these people that used to have children, like number 1 AI, and you don't know. You see, any material they said, digest it, because it's really complicated. Exam period is crazy, like it's crazy, like it's true. I don't used to sleep during exam period though. Like I'll wake up like 3 o'clock and I'll read till 6, then I'll take my bath and go to school. Exam period, like the people, like the parts are plenty, like is broad, is voluminous. Like that is how it is. Like courses in nursing, they are always voluminous. Like sometimes I like broad courses, all those pathology, public relations, or they are just small because they are not our departmental courses, they are borrowed courses. So those borrowed courses now, they are easy to read than the ones that are departmental courses. Those ones are voluminous. You have to read each person's parts. Another thing I have to talk about is grading of results. Grading of results in nursing department, D is fail. You only have A, B, and C. A, B, and C. Anything below that, you are getting D, you are getting E, you are getting F. Is carryover. You are going to rewrite that course. That is just it. D is fail. Like there is no two ways about it. You will rewrite the course. So it's A, B, and C. It's not like other departments where you have, oh, E is let my people go. There's there's no pharaoh in that department that will let you go. D is fail. So you are just struggling for these three, A, B, and C. That is just it. That is what you are struggling for. There's nothing like D and E and everything. See why I say it's, you see why it's complicated now. You see why you should be any nurse you see should just give her money. Should just be spraying money. That is for university nursing. All these things I'm explaining are for university nursing. I don't know about school of nursing. I don't know how their curriculum is. I don't know how their whatever is. But I shall know that university nursing is more complicated, more serious, more voluminous, more stressful. First of all, for starters, it's 5 years. Like, do you get 5 years of all these things I'm telling you, of stress? Each semester you go for clinicals, you come back, you write how many courses? Like 9 courses, which is 9 is to like 27. And then you sure you're understanding me now? So we're on the same page. So in case you're coming, welcome my new junior colleagues. Welcome. I'm not discouraging you, no, it's a beautiful course. The whole stress is actually what is in the end. It's just that I'm telling you things you should expect. Because me, I did not have nobody to tell me all these things. I didn't have anybody. I didn't have any sibling or stuff. Some of my classmates, they had sisters or cousins that even graduated from nursing, but I did not have anybody. Anything I was seeing it for the first time, but God helped me to, adapt and whatever, to blend in. That is it. Another thing I want to say, which is the last thing, then I will conclude this video. If there's any other thing I remember, I'll make it a part 2, like a sequel to this one. The last thing I want to say is, it's expensive. It is expensive. I've spent like 200 billion this department. It's like, I'm lying, but it's not that much. Like, it's not as I'm joking obviously, but it's fucking expensive. Like, the school fees is okay. The school fees is okay, yeah. The whole set, like for a session, is okay. I'm talking about internal expenses. It's not even like funny. Like paying for indexing. You pay for indexing. You pay for when they register for nursing. Like you write pre-prof now for nursing council, for example. You pay for the pre-prof, both the exam fee and the registration fee. You pay when you pass the pre-prof, you now pay exam fee and registration fee for the main exam. When you pass the main exam, you pay for licensing fee, and these fees, I'm telling you, none of them is below 50k. For example, like that's for starters, none of them is below 50k. No. So imagine you're paying just for nursing council, you're paying all these things. You pay for the indexing, you pay for the pre-prof, you pay for the exam fee, you pay when you pass, you pay for professional fee and the professional registration fee and exam fee. When you now pass the main exam, you now pay for license. So imagine just for one exam, and imagine me, someone like me that wrote 3, like nursing council, public health, midwifery. That is minus other expenses you are making. This one is just exam, like your external exams, minus expenses you are making. like both in the department, both in your lodge, both in the school. Another thing is printing. Doing all these things, you print your project though, you print the one that they will correct. When they correct and send you back to center, you go and photocopy it again, you correct, you bring it back, you bind your project. You're going to use client care too. For nursing council, you use client care. You use client care and this thing, client care, yeah, and the main project. For midwifery, you use client care, sorry, you use project and expectant care. You buy it, you like expectant care, that one they buy it. They use the photocopy for pre-prof, then use the main one for the main exam. I'm already exhausted talking about these things. Like, this is just like a rundown, like summary of everything. So it's expensive, like it's really expensive. So if you're a parent watching this that stumbled upon this video, when your daughter or your son or whoever is calling you for money, understand that they're not even lying. Like, they're not even me. My God, it was not funny. I'm not even going to lie, because you can just stay now and you see billing of, let me say, 83k to pay in 3 days time. Like, they always come with deadline. Like, and the deadline is always within 1 week. Like, you bring such amount of money, like almost 100k within 1 week. Like, it can even like fuck you up too mentally, because imagine you don't have the money, or you cannot afford it, or your parents cannot afford it. That's how you be running kitty kata to meet up. So that is part of what I'm talking about. So I'm going to end this video here. I don't want it to be too lengthy, and then if I remember something, or if there's something you want to ask me, you can ask me in the comment section. I'm going to explain, and I'm going to make a part 2 of the video if necessary. I will. So that is just what studying nursing in the university. I'm not talking about school of nursing. There's school of nursing, and then there's university nursing. School of nursing is 3 years, university nursing is 5 years. So there's a difference between both of them, if you feel me. So I went to university to like study nursing, so I'm talking about my own experience in university studying nursing, you get. So that is just it. So please don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Thank you. Another thing I'm going to say is take God serious. Like, take God serious. I am a Christian, and you often hear me talk about God. So yeah, take God serious. Like, pray against forces of darkness. Pray. When I mean pray, I'm not even capping. Forget I'm smiling. Like, pray, because you don't want to have issues. You don't want to start having issues in that department. Imagine you now start having missing scripts. Where do they want to start? Which person's part do they want to find for you? Imagine you now have which other thing am I even going to talk about? Like, you're not indexed. Indexing is something that will make you cry in that department. Indexing for council exam, you are not indexed, because if you're not indexed, you can't write council exam. And if you cannot write council exam, nursing council exam, you cannot write any other post basic exam like midwifery and public health. You can't write them, because you're not an RN yet. So that indexing to prepare you to write nursing council exam, which should make you a registered nurse before you cannot write other post basic exams. If you are not indexed, you can be in that department for 6 years, 7 years, my dear. Your juniors will write and you'll be there. Maybe you had issues, maybe you failed. If you fail paper 1 in nursing council, you write it again. Like, let me see, because the exam is twice a year, May and November set. Let me say you were in May set, you failed paper 1, you write it in November. And if you fail 3 times, you will never write council again. They will tell you like this: bye, ciao, go and try any other department, go to microbiology. They will wave you away if you fail 3 times in that nursing council. This one is not even about the school. Council lies from Abuja, like that federation of, like, in the whole Nigeria. They will tell you to leave. You can't fail 3 times. You get. So it's not even about reading and everything. You actually need God, because some people are just unfortunate. That it's not as if they did something bad. It's not as if they are not even intelligent. It's not as if they are not smart. They'll even be the one telling other people answers, but yet they'll be unfortunate. They'll be there. They are genius, right, and pass. Do you know that feeling? Imagine signing out. Like, you are doing sign out, you're graduating, you've not gotten RN, you've not even gotten public health, you've not gotten midwifery, you've not gotten anything. You're graduating as what? You can't work anywhere, you can't even do internship. Do you get? So, like, apart from reading, you do your best, you do the one you can do, okay? But you have to hold God tight, because the expenses in this department is not something you should throw away. You should not spend, you shouldn't waste money. You shouldn't waste money, because it can fuck you up mentally. Like, you just be so, like, when you start having these issues, you'll not be able to concentrate, and you will not start failing, because mentally you're already down. You'll not be able to do any other thing. So that's why I said, hold God tight, pray,